if you have the correct form for cables, it's extremely, extremely effective. The
Just
second
like,
you fall off the form with cables, it can get ugly.
Sure, and just like every other muscle, chest is a lot about squeezing. Like you have to squeeze that shit every single rep. Wait.
Even you can, yeah, that's right.
I'm kidding.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Bros Think Big podcast. This is the show where we talk about the simple and yet complicated ideas of self-improvement. Tune in and join us as we become the best version of ourselves so you guys can too, alright? Like and subscribe for more, and let's get into it. Today, we're going to kick off to where we last started. Go check out our previous episode if you haven't already. We're talking about legs, the best muscles, the best exercises you should hit for each muscle, and we're going to start off with calves today. Now, a lot of people, I've noticed, don't really take calves seriously.
They blame it on genetics.
Well, yes, but
That's their excuse.
it's not necessarily a blame because it is true. It is a lot.
No, yeah, sure, but for you to go based on that, like
exactly,
people do,
exactly.
they go like, I'm not gonna work him out. What's the point? It's all genetics. It's wrong.
Exactly. Like people literally don't work them out because genetics.
So it's like an excuse sort of way. It's true. It's genetics,
it's
but
definitely an excuse.
Yeah.
It is a lot of genetics, but that doesn't mean you give up on it. Like I don't understand that. What? Just because it's genetics doesn't mean you can't improve it.
What do you guys think is the main purpose of calves, like doing calves and actually working them out, other than the growth?
I think I couldn't say.
It just looks aesthetic when your calves are also like.
Aesthetics is
not
one
like,
thing, but I think you genuinely need to have strong calves. Like you walk.
in order for you to walk, yeah.
Every single day, like you need to have strong legs, kind of.
I think it supports your ankle too, and your knee.
Definitely,
And
yeah,
your quads
definitely
and your
does.
hamstrings.
Well, the leg
It's
man,
literally the
yeah.
support muscle here for your upper body because you're standing it with your weight.
Exactly.
You know, like people that are overweight, their calves are usually big because they have to carry all that weight with themselves, and they have to and they need support on their ankles and knees.
It's funny too.
Good for the balance too.
Exactly. Like when I talked to this trainer once, and this was like a while ago when my knee was hurting, and I was like, give me some knee exercises to do, and he's like, realistically, your best bet is just to work the muscles around it. So work on your every quad muscle, every hamstring, the calves, the legs in general. So that way it takes weight and pressure off of the knee.
The muscle here too. A lot of people don't do this calf muscle here on the side.
On the side,
yeah.
I
That
love
supports a lot of the knee too.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? Is you basically lean against the wall with your back, and then you just raise them up, press it, or a dumbbell, or just a rubber band, and just kind of press against. Yeah, because I had ankle problems because of judo, and I searched up a video on YouTube, and the first thing that popped up, and most of them were about doing a lot of calf raises. That way, when the muscle becomes strong and firm, it doesn't put a lot of pressure on your ankles anymore. You know what I mean? So you can even hurt other parts of the. Sorry. Okay. You can hurt other part of the muscle too, even your knee, by overworking your calves. You know what I mean? So overworking your calf muscle can also lead to other problems like your knee problem, even muscles up here and stuff on your quad. Have you not heard of that? Because it's the muscle tendons and stuff that all connect to each other. So if your muscle hurts here and you need to do calves in order to support that, then overworking it could also hurt the other muscles.
Because
it's all pulled up. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, with your points, I think a lot of people have this narrative that is similar to forearms. With forearms, you don't necessarily have to hit them, right? But calves, they kind of have the same context, which is with forearms, they're not that as important as the bi and tri, because this is where the size is kind of the quad and hamstring, so people kind of put the calves away. But all the points you just made, it's unlike forearms. Yeah, of course it has significance, but
Grip, strength.
nothing close to what the calves are, which is your stability and
Two different factors, but you can always use both of them as an advantage.
I don't.
Because calves have a different what's it called? How do I say this? Different purpose, and your forearm has a different purpose. You're standing on your calves, but you're holding stuff in your arm. So you do
I'm
need
just saying. I would say your legs are more important than your arms. That's why I said calves. I would.
Yeah, in different aspects. Yeah.
Yeah, on different aspects.
Depends on what kind of athlete you are too, you know.
Exactly.
Like normally
Yeah.
for calves, I would do raises. The one that I said you lean with your back, and it doesn't have to be with weight. Sometimes I do it with weight. Sometimes I just do body weight, which body weight is also good if you do like a lot of reps. Like if you do like 50 to 100 reps, just your body weight raises, it burns. Trust me. Have you guys tried it? Body weight, dude, it's really good.
What, calorie?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do calves
You
a
don't
lot
have
of ways.
to-
Yeah, you don't have to really do it on the machine. You know, because sometimes your calves might be sore, so you can just do body weight.
Yeah,
You can do
it's also
seated.
helpful. If you don't have a machine, what I would do is what I did. What's it called?
Body weight.
Trip when we were away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just find something that I can like.
Get a quick
press
pump.
against. Yeah, something that's like a little like 2-3 inches off the ground that I can like place my feet on, and I just grab some heavy
yeah.
dumbbells and then do calf raises.
Yeah.
Oh, not even that. When you put your toes up, when you do calf raises, you get more mobility or more range of motion, which it makes
Yeah,
less
you wanna
reps
get a-
for you to
yes.
burn.
Calves is all about like getting a stretch and actually controlling. A lot of people when they're doing that calf raise machine, they just go.
Like really
You're
quick,
not
yeah.
hitting it. You're gonna feel a burn, but if you really want to maximize the growth, you gotta go.
You're not gonna
slow.
develop the muscle the way you're supposed to.
Exactly. Like, it's just straight control. You need
That's
to-
why you're more likely to
Yeah.
pull your muscle when you're playing sports or something, and then your ankle goes like this. It's not used to that pressure because you do half reps, and then when it's extended fully, your muscle's not able to take that pressure,
Exactly.
and then you get hurt. So you
And
need to do it
Every
the right
leg
way.
muscle is just important.
There are two muscles in the entire body which you can hit every day: your calves, and then abs. So
Yeah,
with abs.
Good way to move on to abs. Yeah.
Thank you. I thought it was creative.
Yeah, it was.
But- Yeah. With the abs, geez, there's just so many damn fucking workouts you can do. I'm a strong believer. A lot of people don't think you need to hit abs, and I absolutely agree. If your diet, I mean, first, most important thing. Your diet is way more important than
how
actual
you get abs.
workouts
Yeah.
when hitting your abs. If you really want developed abs, it's all in the diet. But my analogy is, if you'd rather have abs at 12% body fat than have to be 8% body fat, you're going to have to do them. You're going to have to work out them. And like I said, you can hit them as many days as possible. Sadula, he's the one that kind of really taught me that. I think Vlad did too, which is...
Yeah,
you can take it.
I do
You
abs
just
every
take
day.
it. Yeah, every day.
I stopped doing them for some time because I always had abs. Never really didn't have abs. But I realized that it's not just having the muscle, it's how developed your muscle is.
Yep.
And the fact that it can support you in other stuff that you do. Every workout that you do pretty much works your abs by default. And that's why I try to do them at the end of the workout. And since I do them every day, I don't go past then 5 to 8 minutes. Since I do them every day, I don't want to overwork them because that could also, trouble you too.
What would you say is, do you have like a workout you would recommend, or you think it's really preferability? Is there like do any of you think there's a staple ab workout? Personally, I don't think there's like, you have to do this one.
Not really.
I think a good one would be full extension of the ab and full contraction would be like a staple. You know, a workout that consists full extension of the ab and full contraction.
Could you name one?
Yeah, I mean you can
Crunches.
hold a weight, pull it back, extend your arms,
Like
extend your
crunch weight.
feet, and like crunch up at the end. Even the crunches. The thing is, the machines don't give you the ability to extend fully, but using the ropes and like pulling down and extending all the way would be a good one. But you have to try to keep your body close, not your elbows shouldn't be like flared because then you're not really crunching up and you're not hitting abs.
because
you're hitting lower back, yeah.
Do that at the gym. It's a great exercise. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I feel like abs are the easiest muscle to cheat. And the reason why I think that is because it's such a mental game. Like, as a lot of people will end up breaking down their form or doing a plank, they'll bump up their hips a bit, but it's okay. I feel like they're the easiest muscle to cheat.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you need like, let's just say you need a good year of like workout to get really nice defined abs, and then all it takes is 1 month for you to fuck it up, literally,
Yeah.
for you not to be on a good diet, not work them out,
Yeah.
and you're gonna lose them. It takes just that easily to lose it, but it takes a lot of and hard work to build good abs.
Yeah.
I
So you
changed
have
my
to-
mind. I think there is a staple. I think you have to require plank. I think planks are essential.
Planks are good too.
When
that's
it's
I don't
not
think
it's
so.
core, but I think
No. I think it's a
core,
staple. I agree with him.
Core is the most important thing out of anything, out of any muscle. If I could have any muscle goaded, like just way better it's a core, because it's so beneficial rather than not even just the way you look, just what it brings to you, balance and shit.
Okay,
Plank
how is it?
I just want to sorry, real quick, plank. The second reason why is it's the only workout in the world where it's more mental than actual physical. Only workout in the world, and I'll stand by that.
Another thing is
Only.
the reason why core is important.
That
requires mind and.
More of your mind than more of your actual body.
Let me tell you something. Running is the one that doesn't even. That
It's not-
requires more
it's not a
more
one
mind.
muscle thing. But
What?
it's
You're
talking
talking
about
like a muscle workout,
Yeah.
not just
Correct.
activity that you do or a sport.
Yeah.
Just
I didn't
he's
write it-
saying
I didn't write
just
it, so
working
right.
out the muscle, not doing something to work out all muscles. Because when you run, you do work out every single part of your muscles
Okay.
still. But you definitely have a point. And another thing is your body, where your core is positioned with your abs and lower back. It's the center of your body pretty much. So it supports the lower body, the upper body. So that's one way you could say. It's very important because it's literally just supporting your body pretty much.
Mhm.
If half of your body's gone in here, like not gonna do shit.
Something I want to start doing myself is ties into what Josh said. You literally just do a plank when you get up from bed. 1-2 minute plank if you can. Get up from bed and literally just do it.
You just got it from me, you little fuck, and you just said, give me the credit.
Bro, what?
Okay.
I think he did. He said I got it from Josh. He said Josh said
Did
it. Yeah, he did.
Did you?
He wants all the clout. He wants all the
No, I
clout.
put him on, and he's just saying that like he discovered it. I thought it was funny.
What the fuck?
Okay, he never.
I said,
And even if he did,
But, I know.
I said I want to say, oh my god.
he's mad. He's mad from that last argument you guys had.
Yeah, his life is not deep enough.
Let's roll back and say my exact words.
I know.
Exact words. Were,
Either way, just know it for yourself.
Dude, oh my god.
That's crazy.
Also, don't forget about the obliques. The obliques are important as
That's
well.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people think the abs are just one muscle, but it's a lot. And
This
you know, if you want to just shut the fuck up so we can continue.
Or maybe you just didn't have to say that.
Guys, every workout includes your abs, including chest workouts. So let's get to chest.
I'm not gonna like
Bench.
I'm
Bench.
not-
I love doing bench. It's like the first thing when I have a chest day, I go hit bench. And obviously, I don't do anything heavy. I do like my body weight or sometimes a little more, like maybe 2 plates. Is the max I go to.
I thought
But,
we already went over this. No.
No, we never did. No, chest. No, we didn't do chest.
But
Last one we did buys, tries, and then we did
Legs.
cable flies, bench press. I don't just do flat. I always switch it up. I do decline and incline. I do both. Working out all
decline
3
dumbbell?
parts of your
Oh,
muscle.
like
the
the
bench. No, bench.
Decline bench, really?
Decline bench and incline
It's
bench.
one of the
Wait,
least
you
effective
flat,
workouts. That's what I've heard.
And decline bench.
Have you not seen it at AFC? The decline bench?
No, I have. I'm saying, but you do all 3. Flat.
Yeah, well,
decline.
like not in the same day though, because I switch it up. So if I do, like the first day, the first session I have with chest, I do flat, then I do decline and incline. Whatever.
I've heard
What is
from
the
many
decline
sources that decline press is one of the most ineffective workouts. I don't know the science behind it.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's,
I don't
why?
like-
I'll be honest.
said I
I
don't
tried
know
it
the
and
science.
it doesn't work for me either.
I think it's the position.
Alright, I just feel like
Think of it
I
this
feel I feel like good like the when I push it up it just
You might feel it,
but I think the
muscle.
effectiveness of the muscle growth,
Yeah.
the lower chest, is not as effective as the other workouts that you can do instead of the decline. Now, obviously, if
But
that's the only one you can work
The
with,
reason why I
sure,
love
but-
it so much is because it actually does help you with like balancing the weight when you're like decline, like when your head is like down. Imagine you just got to get that weight up. And I have a story with that. Dude, one time I was doing that, it was so scary. I'm doing 185, and I had a friend behind me, and he was like, "You need a spot." I'm like, "Nah, I got this," because I thought he was gonna be lighter. And then I lifted up, and he fell on my throat. So if he wasn't there, bro,
Wow.
like I could have fucking died. I'm just saying, like it's really scary. It's really hard to balance it. So I feel like that's why it's good when you do weight, like a lot of weight on there. When you do flat or whatever, it's just gonna feel so much lighter. So you can balance the weight.
That can
better.
work out your core a lot too because of the
Yeah,
balance
definitely
and the way your legs are hooked in.
Scary, though. Like,
Yeah,
I've never felt that. It just fucking found me. Like with the instinct that you pushed it up, but it was still on it. If my friend wasn't there, it was crazy.
You
So you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, I know. You ever see the video, like, there's a calisthenic guy, and he pulls up to the gym, and he gets on the decline bench, and instead of, like, he uses the
Oh yeah.
leg thing that you wrap your legs
Yeah.
around, and he uses it as, like, a staple, so he just balances his core as if he's doing
And then he's
flat,
benching.
and he benches.
Dude, that's
nothing on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's literally just the legs wrapped
No.
around, and
Yeah,
he's
that's
using strictly
dude. His
core.
core is like
It's
super
nuts.
strong. I've seen that. I've seen people do like scissors and that kind of stuff while benching and shit like that. It's crazy.
I would say that dumbbell bench is more effective for hitting sole chest, but bench press is more effective if depends on your goal for strength.
Yeah, for strength benches for sure.
But I think a staple is having a press motion and a fly motion all in the same workout.
Couldn't agree more.
Doesn't have
Cables
to
for sure.
Fly, yeah, cable flies. I think everyone it's a really good at. It's hard to mess up the form if you have it. Like, let me put it this way: if you have the correct form for cables, it's extremely effective. The
Just
second
like-
you
yeah.
fall off the form with cables, it can get ugly.
True, and just like every other muscle, chest is a lot about squeezing. Like, you have to squeeze that shit every single rep. Wait.
even you can. Yeah. That's right.
I'm kidding.
I thought
He's going for you, I know, dude.
No, but you have to. If you don't fucking squeezing, even when I do dumbbell press, which I believe dumbbell press is one of the better ways to isolate your chest. If you don't care too much about strength, more for the look and aesthetic, I would, without a doubt, dumbbell press over bench.
Yeah.
When you do a dumbbell press, you have to be squeezing at the top,
Yeah.
and then same thing with the fly. Squeeze.
Plus, you can
Yeah, you
bring
go
the
like-
dumbbells to the people. You go like, if you don't squeeze, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Could say that.
You
I
literally
would say
tell them,
that.
if you don't squeeze, then I don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And with dumbbells, you can bring them close together. But with a barbell, what are you gonna do? Bend a fucking bar? Yeah, that's what I do. I bend the bench, the barbell, and just. That's strong.
He's
He's
honestly just like that. Yeah, he's just like that.
Big mistake with form when it comes to most press motions is people go in a straight line. You should actually have your fibers match up. You should go a little lower of your chest when you go down and a little higher on your way up. That's just how your chest fibers line up to get the most optimal burn your fibers the most optimal way and to grow it.
Yo, I
Respect.
actually want to say here, you know what's a good one to do when using dumbbells for flat bench press? So you literally get on the floor, you lie down, and then your elbows are not going to give you that much pull down because you're not going to go down against the ground, right? So the ground is where you reach the limit, and then you press up. It's very effective for you not to get injured. Because when you're on a bench, you can bring your elbow down really low, and some people make that mistake, especially if they go heavy and couple of reps, they just can't push it up that much, and they can't control the weight either. So the ground kind of supports you in a way that it's not going to let you get past the 90 degree here. So it's very good.
I thought that you're supposed to go a little bit below 90 degrees for a full stretch.
You should.
You don't
Just
need
saying
to.
for injury.
Oh, injuries.
Yeah, plus you don't need to. You don't really need to go past down this position here. You don't need to. Just like how we said the chest fibers, that's just how it's formed. You don't need to. The people just think that when you get past down there, you're getting to stretch more and you're working the muscle more, but I think the only thing you're doing is pulling that yeah, exactly. But so even with dips, especially with heavyweight, you go like you push it down, bro. You could tear your chest.
Exactly, because I know motherfuckers bring it down all the way like this,
Yeah.
down to the chest.
Exactly.
And then what happens here?
Yeah, you can do that with lightweight. It's actually a good warm up just to get your tendons and stuff stretched out. But with the heavyweight, that's a lot of pull against that muscle. So, yeah, it's just very good. I saw Scott doing it in the gym.
Yeah, I saw.
He would be that guy that would do it. So
Do what?
He sits down. and
he was
does it.
laying down and yeah.
I remember that actually.
You don't get injured in that, and it's effective too. You're literally doing the same motion with less resulting injuries.
It's true.
So.
And I do the Arnold split. You know how that works? You get a great chest pump, and then you can move on and transition to back. Yeah. So let's talk about
He
back.
likes the transitions.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome.
He was waiting for somebody to tell him, oh yeah, good transition, Josh.
Oh, I need it.
What's the most optimal for back? What do you guys think?
Rows.
Optimal.
Rows. I think there's
Definitely not deadlift.
exercises.
Yeah.
You definitely don't need deadlift for back.
Definitely?
I don't think you need deadlifts.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have
thought you were
to.
saying- Yeah.
I feel like it's more of ego lifting, more of like strength, because if you do it like even 3 times a week, bro, you could really injure your back.
Yeah, if you're like a powerlifter.
Because I know a lot of people that fucked up their back because of deadlifts. So I wouldn't say
exactly.
it's optimal.
But that's because people did them wrong. Like, deadlifts is a good, genuine
Yeah, but
exercise,
even if you
you're
do them
safe
right
and
way-
do it right.
Do you realize even if you do it with the right form, 3 times a week, that's a lot of pressure on your back, because if you're deadlifting, they do a lot of
Because
weight.
then you're also doing leg day, and some people squat
Exactly.
on leg days.
Worst
And
risk to
So that's why
reward.
their back gets stronger, because they're putting all that pressure. I mean, look at all the bodybuilders.
Yeah, but that's why
How
they're
do you think people deadlift 1,000 fucking pounds? That they wouldn't be doing that if their back.
Dude,
was
some
even
people are just
pumping.
actually
It's the
naturally
it's the
strong,
same
though,
thing.
you
It's
know
just
what I
that
mean?
A lot of people get the wrong idea of it, and they don't really build up the correct form. Once their posture seems to fall off, that's when some injury kicks in. I never really got into it just because I didn't really care too much for the strength. I think there's a lot more optimal ways for me to target my back. And I looked into it literally a couple of days ago too. I was like, what?
But if you're going for like powerlifting or strength, deadlift,
that's
you
when
should
the deadlift,
definitely
exactly.
should
If you wanna
definitely
be in
include.
competitions. Absolutely, go for
Yeah.
it. Just perfect that form. Don't hurt anything to your lower back or anything like that. My 3 staple. Yeah, I got this from a video. It was like a YouTube video. It's a row, middle row like this.
Yeah.
To target the lats, you want to keep the elbows tucked in. Then you're gonna do an upper arm row to get like a little
upper.
higher, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like a vertical pull. This gonna be lat pull down. This gonna be like the cable. What do you call them? JPGs.
JPG.
Yeah, the like where you grab
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
Lat
yeah,
pull
yeah.
down.
Any set
JPG
of
pull
vertical
downs.
pull
On a
downs. I would
single
do-
knee?
Yeah, I would do.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
T-bar
good.
rows.
But those, yeah, that's just like.
I know you
basics.
love T-bar rows.
Straight up, I do love them. That's where I
Yeah.
do my upper row thing. T-bar
Yeah.
rows.
I think back has very good workouts. It's just very hard to
Dude,
like
there's so many
go
good
down
things
into
you
like
can do.
3,
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
3, or like even top 5.
Exactly.
It's just
No,
so
but
many.
It could be anything. Like even that middle row, it could be a chest supported row. It could be whatever. My
Yeah.
upper row, you can use T-bar rows, or you can grab the 2 cables and go like this. There's so many different things. It's
Yeah.
just that those are like a lat row, middle row, upper row, and then a vertical pull.
I think what people don't mention is pull-ups, dude. Like, come
I
on.
love that, bro.
Pull-ups are
Been
the
into-
number
yeah.
one thing
If
for your
you're
back.
not gonna do them at the gym. Do them at home. Like you walk past your like when I come back into my room, I walk past my pull-up bar and I just fucking whip out a couple out.
Guys, if you do pull-ups and you're not going to see your back grow, you're just doing something wrong. But if you do it the right way, you're going to see your back just demon back.
Pull-ups are like, how do you think? When
It's the same
back
thing
in
as
the-
squats. People don't squat because it's hard. People don't pull ups because it's hard.
Yeah,
Exactly. And the form, too, for if you want to target your back, you have to position yourself in a specific way. If you hang down too much, then it's on a lot of pressure on your wrists, forearms. People lose their grip because of their bad form when they're trying to hit back on pull-ups. So they just don't see the back working that much. They don't feel it. And I think it's just getting the 90 degrees, pulling up a little, so you put less pressure on your shoulders, your wrists, your forearms, and then you just kind of like put your scapula back together, pull it close as possible, and just, do pull-ups.
Back is a lot of retracting the scapula because what they do is they don't go like this. Instead, what they'll do is they'll pull with their arms immediately. But you want to be able to retract the scapula so you can get a better squeeze.
Exactly, and especially on a
Back.
pull-up bar,
Traction.
like you're just going, boom. It's like a lat pull down,
Yeah.
but you're doing a different
Exactly
motion.
what
You're
it is.
going up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So imagine that way and just do it.
And it increases your strength too, because you're lifting your body weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very good body weight workout too
And don't
for athletes.
don't sleep on the lower back. For the
Oh,
lower
yeah.
back lowers here, like it's important, guys. Just like abs, it's all about balance, and even with deadlifts, if you don't have a strong lower back, you will. That's where the injuries most of the time come from.
That's why your lower back works when you do core. That's when you know it's important.
Yeah,
They're
it's the
both
center.
together.
Yeah,
It's
They
the
both
center of the
work
body.
together.
it'll literally
Center of the body, all about balance. Comes from the center.
Deadlifting, if you want to get stronger at deadlifting, working your lower back would support that.
Yeah.
And just in general, I think it's just also very important to hit it.
Exactly, for sure.
Shoulders.
Shoulders.
A lot of workouts for shoulders too.
Staple. Lateral raises. Absolutely.
I think so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
another staple, press. dumbbell press, shoulder press,
Yeah.
whatever, machine press.
The pressing motion.
Military
Yeah.
press, don't care.
Yes.
Press. 2 staples.
You have to get that lateral delt,
Yeah.
lateral raises,
Mm-hmm.
and you get press right. Is it more lateral or front delt?
Press is more lateral.
Lateral, right?
Yeah. Lateral.
But there's a hint. There's a good
Me and
portion.
Flo were going over this actually today at the gym.
Yeah, did you try the Arnold press?
No.
Oh,
I didn't
dude, you
try
should
pressing
definitely
but
try it. Yeah,
when you
very good.
contract it felt so much better. On
Dude, you get so much better pump too, right? Like when you like basically like push your back.
Yeah.
That's what I always do. When I
Last-
always
Especially
do
doing
press,
the lift off. You
always
definitely
push
have
my
to do
back
it.
against I do machine, so against like the
the bench.
yeah, the bench,
You
and then just push it up. It's
Oh,
so much better.
and it's so much easier too because
Rear
lifting
delts,
off
rear delts, yeah, or rear
Yeah.
delts, right?
Yeah.
Rear delts. You have to do them.
definitely for your posture, number one
Yeah.
thing.
Sure.
Dude, I feel like because I have really big chest genetically, so my shoulders would be like going here. And then when I went to chiropractor, he told me to do a lot of rear delt workouts.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then ever since I started doing them, right, my back just got straight and it just looks better. Like the muscle itself just looks.
Yeah, and also
You need it.
You said it looks better. It's
know how to
I feel like
explain,
you
but
look
you
10
need it.
times more aesthetic
Yeah.
when you have a rear delt.
Because you don't want the shoulders like popping forward like this. And
Yeah.
My
you're gonna
question
look like
is
a retard.
when like I only do one exercise for my rear delt. What do you guys do? Because there's a lot of different like things that, to my knowledge, I think most people just do reverse flies.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Reverse
Yeah.
flies. I think those.
But
Reverse
I think-
flies, the
I think
cable.
Josh
The cable's
showed me
actually
a-
very good.
I showed
The-
Sash
the
a
cables.
workout
Yeah,
that.
Josh put me on.
Yeah, I
Here's your
put
credit,
Sash on.
guys.
No.
That's your credit, Josh.
No, thanks to JPG again, one of the smartest when it comes to the industry. Or
Debatable.
credibility wise. It's simple. What a lot of people like you mistaken is your rear delts aren't straight fibers. They're actually lined up a little horizontally. Did I say my guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Diagonal. Not vertical. Not vertical.
Nah.
Diagonal.
Bro goes, it was straight like this, but they're actually horizontal.
And then vertical.
They're a little slanted. That's probably the best way. And when you're doing a rear delt fly with the machine, your arm is going in a straight angle, in a horizontal angle. So you're not actually fully getting as much of the muscle as you think you are. So the best thing, or not the best, but one that has been extremely successful for me and Sash, which you can feel the burn 10 times more. I'm telling you personally, I feel way more when I do it. Is you grab a cable, you put it all the way to the top. Should I demonstrate? Because it's hard to
If you want to,
explain.
go ahead. Go for it.
You're going to stand, but I'm going to just sit. And you kind of have to, let's say the cable is here, all the way up. And you keep your...
You stand up and show them.
What? I don't know if they'll see the whole thing, so I'm just playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
You grab it, and you keep the arm straight. You finish under the... you don't finish here, you finish under.
I
under
can
the
literally
shoulder.
see it through your shirt.
Yeah, so when
You
you-
go up to down. You make that slanted motion, and it hits your rear delt only. Like that's the only thing you'll ever feel when doing
And
that
you're gonna
workout.
feel it too. You're gonna feel your muscle working when you as you're doing it. You're gonna feel that part of the muscle.
Exactly.
Just make sure you don't have the. Once you bend the elbow, it's hitting your tricep. So
Yeah.
make sure you keep it straight. And then last thing, it's not a requirement, but what I put with the other hand is put it on the opposite side. So if it's my arms here, that way
You're supporting yourself,
You don't
not the
move your
turn. Yeah.
body. You don't want to twist your body. The only motion should be your arms.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I've
Good.
noticed too that when I was first introduced to it by you, I would do a 45 degree,
Mm-hmm.
which is detrimental. Instead, try to do maybe like 60, 70. You don't want to go like this. You want to try and bring it, boom, which is exactly why like the reverse fly machine is
Yeah.
horizontal.
you
You're
get
only
it
doing a
good-
little,
yeah.
like maybe like 20 degrees less.
Mm-hmm.
And then going boom.
What about
You
using
have
the ropes?
support, and you have the support on your, because like when you do the reverse fly, you get the support. You're pushing your chest onto the bench, so you just bring it
That's
back.
true,
That way
yeah,
you're
but
not
they would-
moving.
yeah.
You're not moving your body. You have the support, so you're like pressing on with your
Yeah.
chest, and you're just moving your arms.
That's true. Like it's hard to.
If you've ever
Like this
seen
What's
one,
that
one,
machine
just
called?
balance.
So you hold the grip like this, and you lean it with your chest, and you pull it back. That's also for your rear delts.
Oh no,
That's
that's your back. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
no,
that's
rear
no,
your
delts.
that's for
That's
your.
your
No,
own
it is.
motion.
It's rear delts.
Well,
Yeah.
You're going from down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
you
the
think-
underhand,
Yeah,
right?
you can adjust the seat. You can bring up the seat, and you're gonna be
Oh
higher.
shit.
Never
think
tried
that's
that.
underhand
You can be
throw.
low and then it's gonna be focusing on your back, sure. But if you put up the seat higher, that way you're like up here, basically doing the hitting the rear delts. No, I didn't know it either.
Oh, or switch the grips here. Maybe go
Well, I do both.
from here
Yeah,
up.
Which would kind of
You guys should try it, you guys should try it. I'm gonna try it. That's a good point.
Exactly. So all you have to do is literally adjust the seat. You got to bring the seat up. That way you're sitting up and you're not like down here, but you're up here, and then you're hitting the rear delts.
I think dumbbells is good too for rear delts. Oh, the camera.
Rear delts.
And chiropractor told me about that because
Hey.
they when they have like a lot of clients, right?
Yeah.
When they have a lot of clients, they know that some people have trouble with that where their shoulders are, and they have to know their workouts. He told me about that workout, so I went in the gym, I tried it, and then it's actually for your rear delts. You guys should try it.
Yeah, I was gonna say dumbbells, using the dumbbell so you kind of just lean over and you do this motion. But the good thing with dumbbells is that you can actually move your wrist to the point where you go as your muscle fiber is formed. So
A little
sideways,
slanted, yeah.
slanted, not vertical, not horizontal. I think that's the good thing with dumbbells. You can move them around, but with reverse flies, your hand is in this position. But I think they're still good. You just have to be careful with how much weight you put on there, because then you could actually target just wrong part of your shoulder
It's
too.
good. It's just not as like if we were talking
guess
about
you
optimal like fibers.
Yeah.
You know.
And
the
I
side.
think the ropes too, using the ropes, kind of like pulling them right here in this position, like right above your nose, and maybe your
yeah, I
forehead
used
too.
to do that.
I don't know. I
wasn't a
tried it
fan.
last time.
I
I
wasn't a
actually
fan.
liked it.
You did?
And you can do it in different positions. You can get down on one of your knees and just pull it downwards. You can get up and in a standing position, pull it. Get on the bench where you do the rows, and then all you have to do is just a different motion. Bring it up here. You know, stuff like this might not be more effective to you, but it's might be
It's a
effective for other
preference.
people.
It's a
So yeah.
preference. Personal
Dude, also I feel like a lot of people don't do the shoulder workouts like the legit and like the right way. People just don't. I don't know. I feel like that people don't take shoulders seriously. I mean, they don't understand how beautiful it is when you have good shoulders.
Yeah.
Because when you have good shoulders, your biceps are also big. You know what I mean? Like your whole arm just seems bigger because of your like shoulders. Like it's well rounded and stuff.
It's one of the easiest ways to tell if someone works out.
And plus,
People don't do
exactly,
3D. They don't
plus
do
it's a
all
very
parts of the
small
shoulder.
muscle.
They only do one.
It's pretty small muscle, so
It
it's
is.
like
Everyone wants
it's really
broad
easy to
shoulders.
injure, and you really need to do the right
Yeah.
way. And for shoulders, just like how we talked about triceps, you don't need to do heavy, and you don't need to go all the way up here. How people show it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
people ego lift with shoulders too. I've noticed
Exactly.
that.
I used to do that too, and I hurt
Me
my
too,
shoulder.
Yeah, me too.
I think everyone has hurt their shoulders from ego lifting. And I mean, you
Broad
don't really need
shoulders.
to weight,
It's good to go heavy with shoulders though, and just going in this motion.
but not
It's
like
not
all the way
bad.
up, yeah.
Yeah, just do a couple of reps and then drop the weight to lower and just work them. It's actually pretty good. I feel like you need strength in your shoulders to build up the strength with heavy weight, as long as you don't do too many reps. Just like how we were talking about the last episode with like leg machines, hacks. When you do a lot of weight, you don't really do a lot of reps because then you're more likely gonna hurt your knee or whatever. Same with shoulders, you know what I mean? You don't want to overwork it with too heavy. Just go a couple reps so your muscle goes through that pressure, and then boom, drop set for failure.
Definitely.
That would be a good one.
Definitely true.
Yeah.
How should we go to
Wrap it
traps
up?
or no? Wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I think
Well
people
done.
don't do traps either. People don't work them. I think they're
That comes in
aesthetic.
with shoulder.
Guilty.
Yeah, traps are aesthetic.
Traps.
Like your shoulder's gonna look small if you don't have, if you don't work out your traps. And when you have traps, your shoulder looks big, too.
Traps, then it'll make your shoulder look
No, but it's not gonna look. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's
Not-
like overworking
looks-
it. And that's
yeah.
like getting it too big.
But your shoulders are small.
But you
your
need to
la-
have-
Yeah, nah, it's because I have one of my friends.
traps are this big. What the
Exactly.
fuck?
Like my one friend
It
has
looks
like
so
a hill.
unesthetic.
It does. It looks horrible. I mean, so to me, I can't say what looks horrible, but to me, I would try to avoid that because I don't like the way
Plus-
that would look on me.
You're already working out your traps with shoulders when you're doing like the raises or with a press. Your lets still work out. I mean, not your lets. Fuck, your traps still work out. So you don't have to put more pressure on them because one, you can really hurt them. That's
Mhm.
also injure them because he would do it every day heavy, and then he fucking hurt it. Plus,
Yeah.
well, you're already working them out when you're doing shoulders, so you don't have to overwork them. that weight's not gonna be like too big compared to your shoulders.
But also don't eliminate it just because it's a secondary muscle
Yeah,
to your
exactly.
shoulders.
Sure.
Still do them. It's gonna look aesthetic. Brandon has fucking huge traps. I gotta. If you're still watching it, he's gonna know. Like, dude, his traps are huge, and he's a big guy too. So you know it looks good on him. If you're, I think, lean and stuff, and you have big traps, it might not be as aesthetic. But if you're like a big guy and you have traps, like Brandon, I think it looks good.
For sure.
Wraps?
So
Wraps it up.
wrapping up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quote of the day is gonna be, if you go to the gym and you don't control the weight, then you're gonna get no progress.
Isn't that
by Alex Nicolassi.
Let him say his own quote. I think that was pretty good. Explain it now.
And the self-explanation for this is, control and form is everything. Never the weight. Don't look at the weight. Just form and control.
Because weight is all in your head.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I've done workouts where I didn't even know the exact weight. I thought it was actually lighter, but in reality I was going heavier, and it felt as I was doing a lower weight. You know what I mean? Because you don't pay attention to that. It's all in your head. People think that the heavier you go, the more you're working it, but you know you might be damaging it more than
That's
you're
what
actually
oftentimes
growing the
that's
muscle.
What it is. You're
Exactly.
more likely than not damaging it.
Your muscle has to grow, not get fucking torn up to the point where you can't recover fast enough.
Alright, and the shout out goes to Totne CB927 on YouTube. As someone who deserves who doesn't train as much as he should, I still believe you should at least work out 3 times a week minimum, or just develop a hobby that can help you get engaged in something physical. Why not? It's good for you, good for your mind, your heart, and your body in general. And results show that consistent exercise results in a longer life period. And also, going to the gym has been a great starting point for people that eventually transition into a career that needs discipline, commitment, passion, motivation, etc. And gym really helps build these habits. You don't have to go to the gym, but at least consider the factual evidence he has. Great pod. Thank you for the comment. What a great comment it is, dude.
Everything about that's just perfect.
Everything just makes sense. The commitment, passion, motivation that gym teaches you is just beyond what people just think that it's not as it's just gym, like working out and just for your physical body, but it's everything. I mean, discipline and just mind.
My favorite thing is when he turns the question on us. Why not? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, you're not losing anything.
Exactly.
Even if you go in the gym for
Why
30
not?
minutes
Mhm.
and just work out and to have a nice body and, I mean, just the
It's
just
exercise
discipline in general.
yeah,
Discipline
exercise
in general, yeah.
Health comes first.
Exactly. And it's one way to start disciplining yourself is by going and working out and keeping your mind healthy and your physical body healthy.
Exactly. Thank you for
So
the
thank you for
comment.
the comment. I hope everybody, I mean, other people too, comment on our post. Anything you guys want to share, we're happy to hear it. And you guys get a shout out too, so why not?
Why exactly?
Why not?
Appreciate you guys.
Shout out to everyone, man.
Let me see the quote.
So that's what we used.
Shout out to everyone, guys. It's just
Yeah, shout out to
if you're a
everyone.
subscriber, appreciate it. You know, we never really say thank you enough. So, you know,
That's
we
not
really
what
do
we
That's
care.
a good point.
Well,
Yeah,
no, we
of
don't
course.
say that.
You can always
We-
just
we
express
really-
more gratitude.
Yeah.
You know, thank you guys. Like,
I think every single person that subscribes, shares the video, helps us out, and helps out more people too that can get the most out of the video. And just let us know what you want us to talk about, what you want us to get to, what we should improve on. And
And that's all.
yeah,
Thank you
till
guys.
next time.
Think
Peace.
big,
Grow big. Peace.